All right, so here's where we're at. A buddy of mine turns me on. He says, "Go to the Secular Talk." He's got a video. He's got a conservative Mexican. Okay, this guy here. It's a buddy of mine. He's in California. Uh, I guess you could say we're I don't know. He's one of my YouTube besties. I'm friends with him on Facebook too. We kind of go back and forth a little bit. And well, anyways, he says, check out the Secular Talk. He's got a video posted a couple hours ago. And I just woke up. By the way, good morning, everybody. At the end of this, you might want to slap the subscribe button there. And I just woke up, but checking out his thing here. And it says, how are we going to pay for it? This is about health care. They claim it's like a universal thing. Everybody should be entitled to health care. Well, we are. It's called a hospital. It's right down the road. You just walk in. They got free clinics and stuff. But they're trying to make this insurance thing mandatory. So we're insurance agents. They want to know how. His question is basically, how are we going to pay for it? How are we going to pay for this shit? You know, Medicare for all. Yeah, how are we going to pay for it? What you're talking about is a doctor's getting a blank check written by the United States government. So basically, like U.S. taxpayers are supposed to pay for this. So we're going to check out some other replies. He turned me on to this. Check it out. Let's see. Seems like you share his unique brand of psychosis. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to turn the volume up on the brightness here. Okay. Okay. Conservative Mexican Baja. Reading your comments. This is the saddest thing ever. Let's see here. I don't know exactly how much was fucked up. The American people already pay for it. No, not necessarily. No. Yeah. No. The sick American people pay for it because it's not single payer. Uh, okay. And the proxy wars. And the wars. The U.S. pays twice per person as most country. Medicare would have half the presently pay. Blah, blah, blah. A small amount of the military budget. Small amount of the military. You're talking doctors. You're talking people flooding the operating rooms for things like sneezes. If your kid sneezes, Mexican illegals don't get welfare and wouldn't get health care according to the system. You need to get registered. And now that's a correct comment. Illegals don't. I don't even know who wrote that. Grandmaster FT. That's correct. Illegals won't be. No, they'll be turned away. Yep. In fact, they might get the cops called on them. What these guys are asking for is a government takeover of the hospitals. This is basically what you're talking about communism. What's going to end up happening here is the government's going to have the say over the health care. Then they're going to have the say over the colleges because you're going to need colleges to make doctors. You're going to have a situation where uh, insurance agents are going to be fired, and there's people that paid for that school. You understand? So private schools, like the companies that make insurance agents, are going to shut down. So you're going to have educators, and you're going to have insurance agents all out of work, and that's going to take away from the taxes. So you got to think about that. It's going to create a flood of people. So what are they going to do? Become tax collectors? They're going to have to go feed off the government dollar again. So you're going to have all these people that are working at private companies that are now going to be government employees, which they're not going to pay enough in taxes to pay their own wages. So again, another system where they feed off the government. All these diseases that doctors are 100% preventable. I hope Bernie is an independent in 2020. I have remained. That's another thing people are calling for. Starting a new independent party, and it's basically splitting the Democratic Party in half. That's never going to win. So it's never going to happen. If it does, it's just shooting themselves in the foot. If I would be dead if I lived in USA instead of Sweden. Look at this one here. I would be dead if I lived in USA instead of Sweden. Who the hell? With a emoji. Look at the stupid. Okay. An emoji. What do they call that? Avatar. Whole healthcare agony. The ration of care and waiting lines are harder. What people are dying in the U.S. Single payer can save their lives. Okay. Okay. Now it's a life and death situation, because see, now that's the narrative they create. It's a life and death situation if we don't do this. People are gonna die. People die all the time, man. Get used to it. You know, Bernie, 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 Bernie. This is the mentality of the people that are commenting. America first, except when it's our own people. Whoever wrote that's a genius. Medicare for now. Bernie, 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 Bernie. This is the mentality of the people. So when it comes down to it, you guys, you control all you want, and it's kind of entertaining. But at the end of the day, they really have no answer. So my buddy out there, conservative Mexican, hey, you're doing good, even if you are a troll, bastard.